Hey kids, it's time for everyone's favorite spring tradition, the Top 10 list. This year's Top 10 list is brought to you by the COVID-19 crisis and the book of Proverbs. Top 10 lessons from the Proverbs to help you cope with the crisis. Here's today's Top 10 verse.
Oh, hey, good morning. So here we are with number 8. From Proverbs 1 verse 7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Fools despise wisdom and instruction. Now, the fear of God is something that can be hard to understand. Fear of God isn't like a cringing, kind of terrified fear like you would from an angry tyrant. And it's much more than respect. It's a wisdom-giving human reaction when we realize that God is God. God who made all this. I don't know if you can hear the birds singing this morning, but the smell of these flowers is amazing. All of this, and me, and you, we are created by God. Now, C.S. Lewis does a really good job of teaching about fear in his book, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. And I've read this many times, and this part of this book has stuck with me over the years. So the beavers are telling the children about Aslan. They've never met him before. "Oh," said Susan, "I thought he was a man. Is he quite safe? I shall feel rather nervous about meeting a lion." "That you will, dearie, and no mistake," said Mrs. Beaver. "If there's anyone who can appear before Aslan without their knees knocking, they're either braver than most or else just silly." "Then he isn't safe?" asked Lucy, and Lucy's the youngest of the children. "Safe," said Mr. Beaver. "Don't you hear what Mrs. Beaver tells you? Who said anything about safe? Of course he isn't safe, but he is good. He's the king, I tell you." You know, once we're aware of our dependency on God, we become aware of God's power and God's care about everything in our lives. And this cultivates a healthy fear. And that fear is a very starting point of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Proverbs 1 verse 7 says, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge." And how do you measure understanding or knowledge? You demonstrate it in your actions. Take care, everyone. Enjoy this day.